some celebrity news. I know y'all been waiting on celebrity news. I know y'all been waiting on celebrity news. Y'all like gossip. Come on in, have a seat. Make sure you push the thumbs up before you leave the house. And I'm going to share a few things with you real quick. Not going to be on here long. Just a little stuff that I done heard. And everything in this video is alleged. Okay? Because I don't know these people. I keep telling y'all, I don't know these people. You don't know these people. We're going to talk about Chrisean Rock. I don't know if anybody know who Chrisean Rock is. We're going to talk about Chrisean Rock, the one that got a baby by Blueface. We're going to talk a little bit about Steve Harvey, Mr. Mustache, and on the man unit hair. And we're going to talk about a little bit about Diddy. Where I want to start? I'm going to start with Chrisean Rock. Y'all know who Chrisean Rock is. How you doing? Hey, Miss Diddy. Hey, Miss Ruby. How y'all doing, Judith? Leonard. Hey, Lynette. I'm squinting. I ain't got my glasses. I don't like wearing my glasses. How y'all doing? I don't like reading comments anymore when I'm live because I start going crazy. Y'all change my energy. So a few people, I might catch something you say. But I try not to read it live because y'all change my energy, man. I can't have that. Not right now. It's enough bad clouds, black clouds over United States right now to be arguing with folks online. That's just ignorant to me. We too grown for that mess. However, let's talk about Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock. I don't know if y'all heard that she have accused her sister, who is 7 years older than her, of touching her. She was 7. I don't know if she was 7 years older than her or not. It was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not that she was 5 years older than her. Chrisean was 7 and she was 12 or something like that. I know she a few years older, okay? But they both are children. And she is on the show with Zeus, Bad Girls Club. And she brought her sister aboard. And her sister beautiful, got dimples and everything. They look just alike. Her sister they both pretty. So it started off, Rock wanted her sister to fight some girls for her. Because that's what they do on these stupid shows. I hate these shows. Because they make a mockery out of females. So the sister was like, no, I'm not a bully. I got these hands. Her sister fight like Joe Frazier. Okay, y'all think Rock can fight? Her sister got them hands. The girl is a trained boxer. So she telling her, no, I'm not a bully. I can whoop her. I'm not doing that. So Rock got mad. And they fell out from there. After all that happened, she came out and said her sister touched her when she was 7. They used to play house. And her sister used to make her lick on her and she do stuff to her sister. And everybody in the world went in an uproar. And I didn't. Because I'm not making excuses for her sister. And I can't think of her name right now. That's why I'm saying her sister. I'm not making excuses for her. But they were kids. You know how you play in a house and do stupid stuff when you little? I'm like, what do they want? Do they want her to go to jail? She was 11 or 12, and they want her to get locked up as a grown woman. I don't understand the point of bringing that up. And I don't understand why Rock allowed to put her family business on Zeus like that. See, Zeus, they doing that for money, Chrisean Rock. They trying to take your family down through there like Oprah did Monique for views and money. You shouldn't have never told them about your sister. If you wanted to address your sister, y'all should have been in front of a pastor at your church, another family member. You should have sat down with some counseling. This was not for the world to see. And I hate that people think social media is where you air all your laundry. Don't nobody care. You just giving people something to talk about. Your sister was a child. So she get a pass to me. Y'all was playing house. Y'all was 2 little girls. Was it nasty? Yeah, you shouldn't have been doing that. But the way they were raised, the mother was a drug addict, and their father was in and out of jail. They was thrown around homeless, all of them sleeping in one house. I mean, I'm surprised more stuff didn't happen to them little girls, which they said it did. But this is not for Zeus, Rock. Take your family business off of Zeus. Y'all need some healing. This is why you should have never got pregnant. You should have never been with Blueface, because you got a lot of mental stuff going on that you need to deal with. And social media cannot do it, because you know what social media do? They eat you alive. Yeah, kids experimenting. That's what they were doing. And half of y'all done did it. You look back like, did I kiss my cousin? I didn't. But I know people who have. They was like, girl, you won't believe what I did. What? I didn't. I was a snitch in my family, so I wasn't having that. But that's why when y'all remember grandma back in the day when they used to say, the boys can't be in the room with the girls. You're like, well, my cousins can't come here and watch TV. The boys couldn't even be in the room with the girls. Because grandmama knew how they go get down. How boys and girls, they don't look at that's my cousin when they little. You know what I'm saying? So grandma had to take control. You better not go in there with them girls. I know all y'all grandmamas used to do the same thing. And now we understand why. You can't sit on your uncle lap or your daddy friend's lap. Because a penis can't decipher how old you are. I know you want to believe that, but if you sit on a man lap the wrong way, nature might take over, and mama go shoot him with that Winchester gun if nature take over and her baby sitting on his lap and she see it. So don't you sit on no man lap. That's why they used to say stuff like that. You hear me? So, Rock, let that go with your sister, baby girl. She didn't cry. They comparing her to R. Kelly. I'm like, man, come on, that was a kid. And I think her sister then blocked it out. I think she didn't blocked it out because she know what happened. So she's in denial, because you know how when trauma happens in your life, you block stuff out. So she don't want to remember. So she keeps saying, I didn't do that. She probably did it, but she blocked it out. And then she's embarrassed, Rock. She's embarrassed. She touched her baby sister. Do you think as she got older, she like that? I can see if you say, my sister been trying to touch me when I was 21. She got in the bed with me. Then we got a problem. You're talking about an 11, 12-year-old little kid. This woman in her 20s now. Let that mess go. But this is what I just heard. That don't... Whew, this is why they got problems in their family. Their grandparents then came up, y'all. Now, you would think grandmama get some order. My daughter on drugs, or which one of her son or daughter. You would think they have some order in the family, right? Do y'all know it came out that their grandfather impregnated one of the sisters? And all of them beautiful. They all got some, their mama had some pretty kids. He impregnated one of his grandbabies. And she deleted herself. Y'all heard me. Grandpa touched one of them grandgirls, and she deleted herself. And then another one of the granddaughters, grandmama, was trying to convince her son to get rid of her, because she supposed to have been sleeping with grandpa, I guess. Y'all see how messed up people are? Now, grandmama, you supposed to be protecting everybody, but you protecting grandpapa, your penis up in there. A lot of women are that way. You rather see your granddaughters get deleted or delete themselves because you want to keep Papa Joe in the house, knowing he messing with these girls. Now, that's when they need to start locking folks up. Now, they don't get no pass. See, the family telling now, I think what this Diddy thing has done, it has made people comfortable now to come out with their dirt. Like Cassie did it, I can do it now. So people coming out. You will be amazed how many family members have been touched by granddaddy, by their daddy, by their cousins. It's a story on YouTube right now. This guy was in prison, y'all. When he got out, his daughter was like 16. She didn't know him. And the mother didn't really want her to be involved with him, right? So she decided, okay, you can get to know your dad. She let her go to her dad's house out of town. She didn't want to come home. Come to find out, he was sleeping with his daughter. And his thing is, I really don't know her. So you better be careful who you allow around your children. He was sleeping with his own teenage daughter. And the mama said, I knew I shouldn't have let her get to know him. But if you know this such and such ain't shit, F getting to let him know your kids. Negro, you can't get to know nothing because I know your track record. Speaking of that, y'all know I got story time, right? And I'm going to go into Steve Harvey. I got a little story time. I personally know a person that allowed a man that she met in jail. She never met this man outside of jail. She was introduced to him by a friend. He need a pen pal. He a good dude. Oh, he a good dude, but he in jail. Okay. And then you look at his charges. There's some good people in jail, don't get me wrong. But you look at his charges, and he been in trouble since he was a adolescent. Since he was 6, in and out of trouble. But he a good dude. She started liking this dude because he had the dreads. You know, he likes Candy. He cute. Start putting money on his books, knowing she on fixed income. But she had money to put on his books. But get mad if they cut a little bit of her food stamps. But you putting money on a brother books you never met. You don't know if he a man or a woman because you never been with him. Okay, these are the kind of girls I mentor. I'm telling y'all some personal stuff right now. I can't give you their name. So he gets out. He get paroled. He get paroled to his mama house, but he don't go to his mama house. He comes straight to her house. She has a daughter, and she has a sister there, and she have a few little cousins there, you know, because they all, you know, they at Big Cuz house, Big Sis house. The first sign that she had from this brother was he corners her little sister who's 17, asks her, when you gonna be 18? And she see this. What do you want to know why my sister gonna be 18? So the sister said, he weird, I don't like him. She let that pass. The second time, her stepsister goes to the store with him, and he rubbing all on her in the car. And she texting the other sister saying, such and such touching me again, acting weird, but I don't want to tell Big Sis because she ain't gonna believe me. And they laughing and stuff. The third time, they have company over, and he rubbing all on one of the girls' back. She tells her, she's about to slap the hell out of him. You know what she say? Oh, he just touchy-feely. That's how he is with the kids. You don't even know him. You just met him your damn self. How you know he touchy-feely? So, let all that pass, right? Baby sister in the room sleeping. Her baby sister, they got the same mama. She just had her little baby. She there, they fell asleep holding her baby and left her door open. This brother gets out the bed with the woman, the girlfriend, the big sis, and claim he heard the baby crying. So he came in there to see about the baby. He never touched the girl and say, your baby crying. No, he sat on the side of the bed. And you know how she woke up? With him trying to put his fingers in her vajayjay. So she jump up. She look like what? He takes off running outside. She texts the big sister because she's scared to leave the room, like, come and get your man. He just tried to do this, that, and this. So she comes out the room. What's going on? He instantly started crying. Guilt. So she telling him, he said, well, maybe it was my phone. Maybe. She under the cover. How did your hand get under the cover? So she telling him to pack his bags to leave, right? I'm telling y'all a real story. This just happened a few months ago. Baby sister called mama to come get her. Mama burning mad. She ready to kill this brother. Do you know big sis went back and got the brother the same day and believed his story and cut off her baby sister? I don't believe her. And the mother said when she spent the night, let me see what he did to the mama when she spent the night. She was holding the baby, and he kept touching her breast with his hand, act like it was an accident. She hit his hand and looked at the daughter like, you better get your man. Then the mama woke up and watched this brother sitting over her like this, smoking a cigarette. In the dark, everybody's sleep, and he watching the mama sleep. This a brother from prison she don't even know. You know what she did to her mama? She cut her mama off and said, my mama was walking around with a see-through shirt on. What? First of all, your mama don't wear see-through clothes. Second, if she was, do that give your man a right to touch her breast? Not to mention, she told her mother to taste something she was cooking, so her mama did like this, taste it with her tongue first, and this pervert dude gonna say, ooh, you need to be on OnlyFans. So the mama was like, what that mean? And you know what the daughter said? Ah, he just nasty. I know what you're talking about. Don't say that to my mama. And she's still with him. He got arrested for the baby sister, right? The baby sister missed a court date because he was on parole. They ended up letting him out at 45 days. The mama had forgave her and tried to deal with her again. He comes home, she told on her mama again and got the brother back in her house. Around the same girls. And when the mama cussed him out, you know what she said to the mama? He ain't no petty. You don't know what you're talking about. You can leave my house. So when I tell y'all it's some dumbass women out here, and I know them personally, I mean that. And if you one of them, you should be ashamed of yourself because y'all ruining these females. And these the women that grew up and be Cassie because that's all they know. Chrisean Rock, that's all they know is abuse. So when they meet a dude that abused them, they don't even understand. They think it's normal. They just seeking some love from somebody because they've been abused so much that all they want, I just want somebody to love me. This same girl, you know what she say? I just want a family at any cost. You have a 12-year-old daughter that look like she's 16 up in there. You don't think that perverted dude gonna try to touch your daughter one day? If he try to touch your baby sister, your mama, your stepsister, and your friend, you don't think one day he gonna try your baby girl? See, women stupid. Sometimes they gotta be slapped dead in the face to wake up. And then they come to social media crying, my daddy, my mama. Nah, you knew the whole time what was going on. But you so desperate to have a penis in your bed because you want this fairy tale life. I just want a family. And it be with a dude that don't know his ass from his damn penis. He don't know nothing. How you gonna build a family with someone just got out of prison for parole, on parole, and all he ever knows how to sell drugs? That's who you want to be your husband. Oh, that's a father figure for your daughter, huh? And he moving in up in your Section 8 unit. My father and my pastor always told me this. When somebody love you, it's gonna show. And it's going to show by their actions, not by their words. When somebody love you, first of all, a brother that love you not going to come into your situation and make it worse. That's the first thing y'all better learn. A brother that love you, even if he working at McDonald's, he going to try to ease your life in some kind of way. His job is to provide and protect. So he's going to come into your life with something more than what you had. I don't care if it's helping you pay your cell phone bill to get a little burden off of you. But he's not going to come and put a burden on you when he already know you struggling with kids. Now, I'm not saying it's his job to come in and save you. Because a lot of you women, you got to do this and that and this. You got to be worthy. And that's what a brother that see a woman worthy, he going to make a way to make you okay. When he know you worthy, he's going to, let me say that again, he's going to make a way to make sure you're okay. That's not your job to tell him to make a way. He know his wife when he meet her. He know a woman that's worthy for him to get a second job and get her off Section 8. He'll sit there and make a plan like, okay, baby, you on Section 8. I'm living with my grandmother now. I'm struggling. I'm going to come in there. I'm going to help you with these bills. But our plan is 1 year, we finna get off Section 8 and we're going to buy a house. Or 1 year, we going to get off Section 8 and we'll get a house with both our names on it. That's what a man do. He don't come in there and get comfortable and say, hey, this the come up. This the lick. You got Section 8, girl. Now we can go on a cruise. I can go buy that Cadillac I want because we ain't paying bills. No, a brother coming in with a plan. Okay, we both struggling. It takes time to get out of struggle. But guess what? You like to make hair oil, don't you, baby? Okay, I'm going to work extra shifts so I can get you the products to make this hair oil. And we're going to get you a website. And you going to do that on your time off. I cut hair when I'm not at work. So that's extra money. Or we both can just do DoorDash when we ain't working and make extra money to get off this system. I don't want no Section 8, Medicaid, or food stamps. I don't give a damn what Donald Trump doing because I don't want Donald Trump shit. That's what a man come in your life and do. He don't come in and make extra babies and you already can't take care of the babies you have. You hear me, ladies? A man don't come in and get you pregnant knowing you on the system. Then complain that you got to go downtown and get more money because he ain't ready for that. He couldn't even take care of the kids he has or you already have. Why y'all making more babies? Y'all still falling for that okie doke? I love you. I want you to have my baby. Y'all still falling for that shit. My mother taught me that way back when I was 12, 13 years old. When a boy tell you that, you run. Come get me so I can beat him down. My mother would beat a brother down. Stop falling for the okie doke. But back to Chrisean Rock. She did the same thing that she watched her parents do. She went and had that baby by Blueface. Seeing Blueface was dogging his baby mama over there. She saw him got the girl pregnant while she was with him, and then he kept her drunk and clogged up. That's why the baby got that syndrome, alcohol syndrome, the baby alcohol syndrome. That's what's wrong with her cute little baby. He didn't even love her enough to say, listen, you pregnant with my baby. You're not drinking. No, he constantly put alcohol up in her. That's why he just got 5 years. God had to close a door that she couldn't close. I'm telling you, God will close a door that you cannot close. And it may look mean, the world may look harsh, but God said, how many signs I got to give you, Rock? This brother done dogged you every which way but loose. He done dogged the other girl. He done beat both of y'all butts. He done made y'all sleep together. He don't care about neither one of them kids. So let me go ahead and just move his ass over here. Let me move him. Because y'all both too slow to move him. The Lord will step in and do something for you when you can't do it for yourself. He protect babies and fools, if y'all don't believe me. That little girl I was just telling y'all about, watch what God do. It may take her to lose everything to wake up. And that's sad. You gonna lose what you have for your baby girl for a brother that just came out of prison, and that show her right now he don't love her because he on the run again because he didn't report. But he up in her fixed income high now. That show you he don't love you because they kick that door in, she's gonna lose everything. That ain't love. He'll be like, nah, baby, I'm on the run. I can't be here. I got to make a way. I can't go to my mama house. He'll stay away from the people he care about because he don't want that over there. He's not going to bring the street mess to you. He ain't going to bring no woman to you. He ain't going to bring the police to you. When someone love you, they protect you. They're like, this is sacred right here. People that love you don't sit in your house all day playing video games with their street friends. Their street friends don't even know where they lay their head. I'm telling you what I know. You at work and then him and them boys in there eating your kids fruit snacks, juice boxes. And you think it's cool because they're at the house. People that love you don't want their friends at their house because they know they're not really their friends. For years, y'all, my personal experience, I was with a drug addict off and on for 25 years. He hid it very well. Have you ever heard of a functioning addict? He dressed good. He kept a good career job. He did blueprint and stuff for jobs, made career money. From a well-off family, his grandfather was a pastor. That's why I didn't know for a long time. He stayed afloat. But it ended up destroying us in the long run. I lost 25 years I can't get back for trying to save somebody who didn't want to be saved. Now he's off. He's doing good, drink a little bit too much, but he's a better dude. It took for him to lose me and his children to wake up. I was really enabling him. When you think you helping somebody, I love him and I'm trying to help him and I can't turn on him right now. Sometimes you got to say, you know what? Enough is enough. Now you finna lose me. It took for him to lose me and his family, his kids, to wake up. Do he want to come back? Yeah. Even though he with a female that he shouldn't be with, I can call him right now and he'll be right here with me. Because he knew I was his good thing. He blew it. But he's one of my best friends. Because I still love him as a person. But sometimes you lose yourself in a man. That's why I can talk, because I did it. But I never let him come before my kids or God. Or stop my movements. He wasn't with me on the system. I had a daycare. I had a boutique. I'm a grinder. I was in college. Even when he kept going to jail, he didn't stop nothing. I was grinding. You're not going to stop me from taking care of my kids, and you ain't getting nothing that belongs to my kids. I don't have money for your books today. If I get a little extra money, I'll throw a few dollars on there. You better call your mama. I'm not your mama. I got to provide for the kids you left behind. So I was smart when it came to that. And then I had strong parents that wouldn't let me fall. But I say all this to say, you have to focus and love yourself more than a man. You have to teach your daughters not to let people just touch on them or put them in that situation where they growing up and they think that's normal. Otherwise, they not going to recognize Diddy when Diddy come. They not going to recognize Diddy. How y'all think these girls end up getting pimped out? You see them. It's a girl, I swear, by my son David house. What is her name? She looked just like Jada Pinkett. If y'all go back on my videos, I did a video with her and I took her out to eat. She homeless. Beautiful. Kind of find out this girl can play the organ. She sing like an angel. She out there getting pimped out. Beautiful little girl. So I called her daddy. I said, give me your father's phone number. I called her father. He said, Miss Nina, she from a good family. I have her son here with me. He said, did you hear her sing? I ended up looking her up. Sing like, can play the organ. Girl got talent up there. But her mama was on drugs. So I asked her why she out there. She said, this is all I know. How you had a good father? My father didn't raise me, my mother did. See, sometimes when y'all sitting there keeping y'all kids from their daddy, they need their father. Because their father can protect them from Diddy. Just because you don't like daddy, mama, don't mean you keep your daughter from daddy. That little girl need their daddy if he's a good father. And she said, my father was the truth. My mama kept me away from him, and my mother pimped me out. My mother used to get high with me. I talked to her mother. She told me. She said, I used to get high with my daughter. She said, I'm in a psych ward right now. I said, oh my God. You know why she hated her mama? Her mama had a baby. He was 2 years old. And he came up deleted. And they think the mama did it. And she got off from mental. And the daughter knows something. Because every time I asked her about it, she got teary-eyed and said, I don't want to talk about her. So she seen her mama do something. I think she was at 10 at the time. And her mother got off. These kids go through so much. Don't be reproducing if you can't take care of a baby. Don't be reproducing and Medicaid got you paying for your hospital bill. I'm for real. If that man ain't paying for you to have that baby, you should not be having a baby by him. Or you gonna end up like the Rock family. Grandpa touching people deleting themselves. They all on Zeus fighting because that's the only way out to make some money is act a fool on TV. Man, come on, man. Chrisean Rock is beautiful. So is her sister. They very athletic girls. She was a straight A student in school. She could have been somewhere in the Olympics. But she sold herself short to go on Zeus to meet Blueface and just turned her life upside down. Now she's running towards God. If that's what it took, okay, that's good. Now you're going the right way. But did it take all that? It's just sad that. Anyway, y'all, I digress. I just can't, because I got story after story about dumb women. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even got that deep. Diddy is bad. Yeah, Diddy is bad. Diddy is bad. It has turned into a clown show. You absolutely right. I hope y'all learning something. A lot of y'all want to be funny on here. You know, and to me, life is not funny. I mentor women. So when I be talking, I'm talking from experience and stuff that I encounter on a daily basis. Women inbox me and they tell me their story. Someone be like, I'm about to give up. I'm like, but why? What is so hard in life where you just don't love yourself enough to keep going? You mean you don't love you? Life that hard, huh? Really? Do y'all know it took the man, Colonel from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Do y'all know it took him 98 no's before he got a yes? Do y'all know that? Do y'all know Michael Jordan wasn't Michael Jordan? He got cut off his team before he became the great Michael Jordan. He wouldn't give up. Now just imagine he would have gave up. We wouldn't have never knew a man could fly like Michael Jordan. I told y'all Tyler Perry's story that, he was homeless in his car. Now he a billionaire. How he got all his money, I don't know. I'm believing it's from Medea, but it could have been from something else. But he didn't give up. So I'm here to encourage you. I don't care what the government's saying. I don't care what president is in office. I don't care about the food supply. I don't care about how high rent is, gas prices. I don't care about none of that. As long as you waking up and you vertical, God telling you it's a better day. He said, I got more for you to do. That's why you woke up this morning. Don't wake up and just sit in the bed and eat buns and watch TV. We are doomed. What? Not the God I serve. He didn't wake me up just to say I'm doomed. He woke me up to do something. I got to keep on living. I have to keep living until the day I'm gone. And I wish I would give a second to Donald Trump or anybody else and say, Lord, the Lord made a mistake. I'm here just to suffer. No. He got this. He got this. Even what struggles you going through right now. A lot of y'all that can't pay y'all bills. A lot of y'all in hotels like me. A lot of y'all homeless. A lot of y'all going through a whole bunch. But you got to remember this. Everything that you going through or been through, the moment you in right now, guess where that came from? It came from your thoughts. And your thoughts become an action. And you did that. So now you got to sit still and stand on God's word and get yourself out of it. Stop crying in your misery and blaming the world. Oh, I'm homeless. Why? You didn't pay your rent. I lost my job. Well, you should have got another one. I mean, just the bottom line. Stuff can be simple. I don't blame people when I was in that car. I left my husband who completely took care of me without a plan. Dumb. So I ended up in a car. I can't blame people for my stupid decisions. And I didn't get on Facebook like, could y'all help me? I left my husband. They're like, well, what the hell you leaving for? This brother taking you all over the place on the ocean and everywhere. You ain't had to pay no bills, Nina. And you got mad and left listening to people that don't even have a husband. That's what happened. Listening to people don't even have a husband. Letting kids destroy what you had. And now you can't even go to none of your kids' house because they don't want you to mess up their stuff. But they messed up your marriage. Y'all ain't listening to me. I'm talking from experience, okay? But I'm telling you this. Life experience is the best teacher. Can't no book tell this story that I've been through. No book, no teacher can teach you this. This life's lesson I have a PhD in life, and I'm still learning. Nobody can teach me this. That professor can't teach me about survival when you in a hotel. You know what I'm saying? They teach you how to go work for somebody. No, I got to learn how to bring myself out the dirt when I'm in the dirt on my knuckles and not break and commit pow because I don't have a career job no more. Make one. Make a job. Stop crying about the economy. All this money. When I go outside, you know what I see? I see opportunity. I see money. Somebody needs something that I know how to do. Make it do what it do. Y'all can go right now on Alibaba, on AliExpress, and get some China glasses. And put on a website and sell a bunch of glasses. That's extra money right there. I promise you, you at least make an extra $500 a month. You at least make your rent. It's so many ways to make money and think outside the box. I'm just trying to encourage somebody right now because a lot of us hurting. If you don't want to do that, do what I do every day. I just left the Goodwill yesterday. I've been in the Goodwill too much. I got so much stuff I'm about to sell. I'm like, I'm going back to my Goodwill flipping because I love to do it. It don't even feel like a job to me. I love it. Somebody else's junk is somebody else's treasures. Speaking of all of this, let me go into Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's ex-wife, Mary. She's all over the internet again. Now, enough is enough, Mary. We've been feeling sorry for you over 17 years. Steve then left you 17, 20 years ago because he's been with Marjorie Elaine. What, 20 years? Been married 18. And you still coming to the internet crying about Steve. You're making yourself and your sisters look bad. I know damn well Mr. Hair Unit don't have no gold penis because it sounds like he got a gold penis. Because if you still crying after 20 years, something wrong with you. And it take a right kind of sister to tell you the truth. I see everybody in your circle not telling you the truth. Your friends and the people that's putting you on the internet need to tell you the truth. And the truth is, close that door. Why is you giving his big mustache, bad feet, hair unit ass that much credit? Why? He wouldn't even get the satisfaction from me. But you sitting there giving him that much credit that it's been 20 years and you can't move on and you're sitting there crying talking about, I'm homeless. Back to what I just said. Who fault is that you hungry and homeless after 20 years, girl? I put all my money in Steve and helped him with his career. He left me. Who fault was that, girl? Get over it. Just take that as you sowed a seed in his life. Just take that. I sowed a seed in Steve Harvey's life. See, some of y'all be doing stupid stuff. Let me tell y'all, if I was married to a man like Steve Harvey and he ended up cheating on me with Lady Heroin, Marjorie Elaine, Miss Heroin, yeah, she used to sell heroin in Memphis, Tennessee with Jim Townsend. Allegedly, but she did. If I was married to him and he became super rich like Steve is, Steve Harvey worked, what, $500 million or something? See, I'm not one of them dumb, hateful, jealous females. I'm cool with every dude I ever been with. I ain't gonna phone with them and crack a joke right now and be cool with that girl. Girl, what's up? Why you still with this ugly dude? I still would crack jokes and be with them. I done had parties and had exes at my party with their wife and girlfriends, and I embraced the wife and girlfriend and be like, I'm praying for you, sister. I know what you're going through. You know, I'm not that woman. If I was married to Steve Harvey, we would have been the best of friends. I promise you we would have been. I wouldn't have been on TV dogging him. I would have been boosting him up. Steve is the best friend I ever had. He's a great daddy. I would have got some of that money. Then you can call a friend. See, this is what y'all don't understand. You can call a friend. Hey, bro. Hey, can I speak to Marjorie? What you want to speak to Marjorie? If you don't put Marjorie on the phone, I ain't call for you. Hey, Marjorie, like, how you doing, girl? This Mary. Hey, girl, I'm going through so much. You know, I don't want to ask Steve because he's so stingy. I was wondering, could y'all help me a little bit? And I'll pay you back. And I would have been so cool with Marjorie ass. Marjorie would have been my best friend. She would have been my BFF. Me and you would never part. That would have been my friend. No, you sitting there, she did this and that. And you made an enemy with some millionaires, fool, and you homeless. Do y'all need a maid? What y'all need? Y'all need me to come over there and cook. Because y'all know Marjorie ain't cooking right. Let me come over there and cook. Steve, you know you like my crackling bread. Be his friend. A dum-dum. Let one of my exes right now hit the mega million. Let him. I'm going to be in the back. We made it. Yo, you okay? We made it. I'll be like Chris Tucker on the movie. You all right? We made it. They be like, how Nina in the video? I'll be like Diddy, all in the video. That's my best friend. Shit, now hell, I'm not falling out with you. That's what's wrong with people. Y'all pride. She acts such a fool. He took control of her son, and Marjorie was raising her son. Girl. And that's why she over there mad, because she's seeing all the fruits of her labor, and Marjorie Lane enjoying it. You let long leg, light skinned with the pretty eyes come in and just take your man. Because you weren't paying attention. Oh, you should have seen that coming a mile away when he was on the road. You should have seen that coming a mile away, Mary, when you took him from his first wife. Was that your karma? You took Steve from his first wife. See, ain't nobody talking about that. He had 3 kids over there with his wife when he was dating you, girl. And you claim you didn't know about it. But when you found out about it, you still married him and had a baby after he divorced her. And I don't hear nothing from her. She don't say nothing. Nobody even talk about her. All her 3 babies over there. She got them twin girls and the boy. We hear more about Mary, the second wife, than we hear about the first wife. You know why? Because the first wife said, F Steve. Shit. The first wife, I got to believe the first wife is like, girl, Marjorie, I know what you mean. You hear Mary talking about you. When y'all having another yacht party? I think she cool with Marjorie. Because they don't even talk about each other. Something going on. You better swallow that pride and say, hey, Steve, we was together too long, brother. You ain't finna help me out. But it's too late for that now. You done burn all kind of bridges, talked about the brother, called him G, said you caught him with, now she's saying she caught him with Diddy. Why we didn't hear, you know what? Let's go into the Diddy story real quick. You know what I don't like about this Diddy thing? Diddy is sinister as hell. Diddy is Lucifer little brother. He is hateful and just cray-cray. I did not know Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs, was this bad. The stuff this brother has done. But we got to remember he was victimized himself. That's what make him so hateful. Like I just said about Chrisean Rock and her sisters, that's what make them so mad, because they was victimized. Cassie was victimized. Diddy was victimized. All these people were victimized first. See, Quincy Jones think he got away because he gone. He didn't die. That's why nobody really paid attention to him. All them tributes, the king. And man, Quincy Jones, if he didn't repent, we know where he going. The stuff he done did to little Michael Jackson and Tevin Campbell and all these kids. Man, get out of here celebrating Quincy Jones. Ain't nobody thinking about him. But this what I don't like about Diddy. Story. Why did it take for Cassie to get $30 million in 24 hours for all these people to say, me too? Because what's making me mad, they're not coming out to prosecute him. They're coming out for money. What y'all don't understand? Now he got a new kid coming out that was 10 years old, said he wanted to be a rapper. And his mama's claim Diddy said, well, our first meeting got to be by ourselves. And she said, okay, now y'all tell me this. How many of y'all got 10-year-old? Say your 10-year-old want to be famous. And you have to meet with the agent. And that agent say, well, our next meeting, I got to meet with him by himself. Would you let that happen? What kind of conversation can your 10-year-old have with an agent? The police can't even talk to your 10-year-old without you. But you gonna let him talk to this grown-ass man in the industry by himself, and they claiming, let me tell you what this just came out today or yesterday. They claiming he gave him some of that drink, the animal tranquilizer, and the little boy woke up all tore apart. He's bleeding and messed up. And when I guess it was his foster parents, when they came back, didn't nobody call the police? They claimed Diddy paid them to be quiet. So all it takes for some money. And now y'all coming out years later telling this story. And they want everybody to believe this stuff. Mr. Bugsby, the attorney that got 100 and some people, I think he going to find people now. He doing too much. They need to prosecute him because now he making people lie. I'm not saying Diddy is innocent on a lot of stuff, but come on, every day we getting these new stories about these little kids that we never heard about. Never. Not one police record. So you telling me these kids going to the hospital with their behinds bust wide open and the doctors didn't call the police? This what y'all want me to believe? So you know what, if that's the case, they need to go all the way back to the track record from every doctor that's seen these kids, every school they went to. Didn't nobody know nothing? People need to start getting picked up, Mr. Busby. Since you trying to say he told his little boy behind up and he went to the hospital like Usher and nobody reported it to the police, not even the doctor. If I go to the hospital right now with a black eye, do you know that doctor go call the police? Because if I say I ran into the wall, they go call the police and tell the police it's a domestic violence situation here. They go send a counselor up in there and everything. You go tell me a baby teen go in there with his behind toe up and nobody was concerned? So did he pay the doctors too? This shit ain't making sense to me. That man Busby, Tony Busby, he's for a money grab. And when something ain't grabbing with the public, he throw another one out there. It's to the point right now. It's so outrageous what's going on right now. They need to just start giving people lie detector tests. Don't even bring us no more people. Send them down and get lie detector tests because these kids, they're not kids no more. They grown. So they can take a lie detector test now. Sit them down and make sure you ask them, how old were you? Did you give them consent? Like the woman that came out on Diddy saying that Diddy did all this stuff and Donald Trump did too. She just popping up too. Of course she got pictures. She was one of the dancers at the party. She did adult entertainment. Do I not believe her? Yeah, I believe her. I believe everything she said, but one part. That she didn't know what she was doing. It was trickery of the heart. Diddy tricked you of the heart. Why you ain't prosecuting Anthony, the Sean John model for Diddy that took you from L.A., that had you doing adult movies in college before you even knew Diddy? Why you ain't prosecuting him? He's selling your adult movies right now, making a profit. Why you not suing him, little girl? Miss English, why you not suing him? He had you doing adult movies in college. Then he had you stripping when y'all got to New York before you met Diddy. But you suing Diddy. Is because Diddy the one with the money? I just want to know. I believe everything she said. I believe everything goes down the way she said it goes down. I believe they eat the fruit off the kids or women or whatever. She said it was strawberries between the girl legs, and she ate the strawberries and did her on the table in front of everybody. You didn't have common sense not to lick on a female in front of a room full of people. Then she said she turns into Diddy. Diddy's inside of all of them. So you allow him to put some demonic curses on you. Then she said this. Her boyfriend, just like Cassie's boyfriend, didn't know she was doing half the stuff she was doing with Diddy. He seen her in Vibe magazine. His friend called and said, "Did you see your woman on Vibe?" She said, he said, "What?" She said he didn't know she was doing all this stuff. So she going behind her man back, doing stuff with Diddy, just like Cassie did behind her man back. So that's trickery of the heart, or was you hustling? So I guess Cardi B can come out too and say, when I was robbing them men in the hotel and drugging them, it was trickery of the heart. I didn't know what I was doing. Because Cardi B came out and said her and her girl stripper friends used to drug men and take their money. She never said she didn't know what she was doing when she was on that strip pole. I never heard Cardi B say, somebody made me get on the strip pole. Cardi B said, I was trying to eat. I was hungry. I was hustling. That's one thing I give her credit about. She never said nobody made her do nothing. But I'm just tired of the shenanigans, you know. This whole world, this whole country is in an uproar. It's just messed up. And if you ain't wise enough to keep your mind open and keep praying, if I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't have God in y'all life every day, you gonna be messed up in this crooked world. You won't know what to believe. 1 minute you're hearing this, 1 minute you're hearing that, then they doing that, and then you don't want to believe this. I mean, you would be messed up. And what did the Bible say? A double-minded person is a fool. You were double-minded. You can't be. And they had me like that. Just watch some of my videos. 1 minute I was like, oh, Diddy ain't doing it. Oh, yes, it did. Oh, no, they didn't. They had me crazy as a Betsy bug. I said, wait a minute. I got to calm down. Because, dang, it's just too much going on. That's why when y'all was tripping about the election, I said, I'm not doing that. Y'all ain't going to have me sit in the corner talking to a bird. No. Y'all would have people in the nut house. Y'all got people over there like this. We all about to die. Y'all running around acting crazy. Talking about burying black men in the backyard. And all. I said, these ladies going nuts. I said, Lord, woosah, bring some order back. This is the year 2024. People will be exposed. I don't care if it's Elon Musk. They're going to be exposed, Jesus. Can you please get my likes up, please? Can y'all please get my likes up? This is the year. If you did something, you finna get found out. I'm going to be talking about you next week. You better get it right. You better get on your knees and repent. Father God, please forgive me. Please forgive me. He will forgive you because he know your heart. You can't go in there lying, no. Everybody finna be exposed. And can I say something? And I want y'all to take this as these are my words. I'm talking to the G community. You know, the rainbow. I don't know if y'all believe in the word. And I know a lot of you say you were born this way. I can't say how you was born. I didn't make you. I didn't even make this word I'm about to say. But when God says stuff is an abomination and you can't do this and a woman shouldn't wear men garments and men shouldn't wear women garments, do y'all not think God go show up and show out sooner or later? So if Donald Trump came in and tried to change that, he actually not wrong because that's in the word. He ain't wrong in a whole lot of ways, but that ain't one of them. I'm not telling you to change nothing you're doing. Do you? But I'm telling you, you better get right with God. I don't want to see nobody go to hell. If you fornicating, you better get right with God. If you committing adultery, you better get right with God. I don't understand why certain people think they sin won't send them to hell, but other people's sins will. You don't get a pass because you was born a certain way. It was people born rapists. It was people born murderers. It was people born thieves. It only becomes a sin when you act on it. Just because you were born a certain way don't mean you're supposed to act on it. Do you know how many people contain themselves on a daily basis and they want to go take a woman's body, but they don't act on it? Those urges, they fight those urges because it don't become a crime unless they act on it. What they thinking ain't no crime. So you don't get a pass and, well, that's how I was born, so I get to sin. No, you don't. You still got to pay like everybody else. And for everybody running around, Jesus loves everybody. Do y'all know y'all lying? Is it Malachi? Is that the scripture about Rebecca and Jacob and Esau? Who know the word? Y'all know what I'm talking about? This is something that pastors don't teach you in church. They lie and say Jesus is all love. So why did he say Jacob I love and Esau I hate in the descendants of Esau? Jesus hated somebody? I thought he loved everybody. Who is Esau? Yeah, y'all need to start questioning and do some Bible studies because there's stuff in there that we don't know. Jacob I love and Esau I hate. Those was the words of Jesus. So stop lying. He don't love everybody. He said he hate Esau. And his descendants. I hate Esau and everybody that came from him. God said it's time to buckle down, y'all. It's time to buckle down and learn who is what and what is who. You might be sleeping with Esau or a devil. You might be sleeping with you. We don't know. You better find out the truth. Because on Judgment Day, you can't stand before the Father and say, I didn't know. I didn't know, Jesus. He said, didn't I give you free will? Didn't I give you free will? Oh, you took your free will and got on the internet and was talking about Nina. You didn't go seek and search and find. Seeking, you shall find the truth. Don't y'all remember that? No, you was too busy laying up with Pookie. Yeah, demonic Pookie. You was too busy laying up with him. And let me say one more thing. Let's go step on some toes. For all these women, my girls, we have all these complaints about black men, right? And I'm not taking up for them. I'm not. But I like telling the truth. We have all these complaints about these brothers. But who birthed these brothers? Who birthed these black men? Who 9 times out of 10 raised these black men? A black woman. So all the black men we complaining about came from a black woman, and a black woman raised them. All these cheating men, somebody mama raised them. That's where these mama boys come in. You know your little baby kid, when a brother try to chastise him, you better not say nothing to my son. I'll kill you about my son. And then he go off in the world and he be a Donald Trump voter, and you talking about black men. You raised him. I'm just being real. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. It's time to think like y'all got some damn sense around here, or y'all gonna be messed up. I see a lot of comments. Hey, Sandra. What's she saying? She said she's trying to do better. Sandra, you know what? That's all you need to do, sis. See what she just said? I'm trying. That's all you need to do. See, God bless the ones that strive to be better. He know we were born sinister. We were born into sin from the beginning. But when you strive to live right, even if you fornicate, even if you just laid up with somebody the same sex, when you go and say, Lord, please, please help me, Lord. But if you enjoying what you doing, I heard something today. How did it go? I don't remember how it go. So many people, how did they say this? Dying because they can't give up stuff that's killing them. So many people dying because they can't give up the things that's killing them. Something that tastes so, like even food. Your doctor tells you go on a diet. I can't give up something that's killing me. It's too good. God telling you go to hell if you don't do this. I can't give up him. You're willing to die for something that's killing you and making you feel good, but in the long run, you're going to lose your life. I keep telling you, I just never met a penis. I just looked at it and said, you know what? I'd die for that. I never met one. It's coming a time right now, it's either live or die. Some people just got to cut off. And I know the G community get mad when people try to tell them stuff. The only people that love you try to tell you the truth. I even say this to my kids that ain't even G. You better sit down somewhere. It's not that important. Have your friends. You know, you want to wear what you want to wear, go ahead. Enjoy your life. But when it comes to this temple, when it comes to this, you better protect it like your life depends on it. I like you. We can hang out and drink and have fun or whatever. But I'm scared. I'm scared of Jesus more than I want you. Okay. You ain't worth me dying for. Because a lot of these people that you tampering with, they ain't no damn good. No way. You for the God die and go to hell for somebody that ain't worth nothing. They cheating on you any damn way. So be careful who you allow into your life. Be careful who you allow into your space, in your mind. Because once this get contaminated, oh, it's over. Oh, when this is gone, it's over. That's why Joe Biden running around smiling, boo-booing on himself. He don't even know where he at. He run around make America great again hats on. He think he voted for Donald Trump. He probably did. I love Donald Trump. He don't even know where he at. Because it's gone. And I'm not even trying to be funny. He just old. He old. That's why Donald Trump better stop playing. You up there laughing at that man, and you 3 classes behind him. Uncle Don, Grandpa Trump. He ain't even President Trump. He Grandpa. But I love you all, and I hope y'all find some peace. We almost at the end of this year. I hope y'all find some peace, and I hope y'all make America great again. I hope y'all make America great for once. That's what we need to say. Make America great for once. And who I'm talking to right now, I don't care if you polka dot. And before I go, I want to mention one parent in Hollywood that everybody dogged out. And I want to commend them, even though they're in the grave right now, and that's Joe Jackson. He tried his best to protect them kids. And everybody in the world saying, Joe did them kids so bad. No, Joe knew they wanted his good-looking kids. And they end up getting Michael. You remember they separated him. Michael left. He listened to Berry Gordy, and he left his brothers. And where Michael at? He didn't listen to his daddy. They even made him think his daddy was ugly. I don't even want his nose no more. He didn't even want to look like Joe no more. You see what I'm saying? Y'all better wake up. Joe was a real father. Oprah and all of them was mad at Joe. But he's like, you ain't getting my kids. Not one of them went to prison. Could you imagine having 6 boys and 3 girls? And you living in the gutter, in a 2-bedroom house? And you working at a steel mill? And your wife cleaning toilets? And none of your kids go to jail? Y'all living in Gary, Indiana? What? Joe was the real deal. He had the fear of God in them kids. Remember Jackie jumped out the window. He was messing around with a little girl. He said, oh, you got to go, Jack. You got to go. He said, when you leave, you can't come back. He was a real daddy. Jackie brought his ass back, didn't he? Put your foot on them kids' necks. I don't care what the system say. Put your foot on them kids' necks. Stop playing with them. Oh, they going to end up Cassie and all these people talking about Diddy had him at a F off. I love you all. That's why I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all don't have to listen to me. I'm talking from experience. I know people that when I be speaking, I know people that's been through things. I've been through things. Thank God I've never been touched, knock on something. Thank God I had a good family. Thank God I had both my parents. Thank God I never had to go hungry. I just thank God. Thank God after losing half my family in 18 months, I still got a sound mind. Because he said he had never put more on me than I can bear. See, I stand on God's word with everything. When he said I never put more in you than you can bear, do you think this election go do something? He know what we can bear. And if it's my time to go, ain't nothing I can do about that. But I'm not going to sit here and worry about what's going to happen in 24 hours. I'm in the moment. And in this moment, I got to figure out how to keep breathing, how to make some money, how to love me. I'm tired of trying to love people and trying to make people be all right when I wasn't all right. When you don't realize how people don't care about you till you in a car by yourself. Experience. You better start looking out for number one. I gotta go, y'all, because I can keep going on and on and on. Y'all know I can go talking. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Stay prayed up. Put God first. Read that word. If you don't believe in Jesus Christ, I don't know what you believing in, but you better believe in something higher than yourself. And it ain't that tree outside praying to the universe. First of all, the Lord is the universe. He is everything. He's your all in all. But you better get to know him. You better get to know him, especially in these times. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. I'm gonna read y'all comments accordingly. I'm just in the state right now. I can't read comments because there's so much hate going on the internet, and I can't let y'all steal my joy. This joy I have, the world didn't give it to me, so the world can't take it away. And I'd be dang gone if I let Satan get into me. You know that the spirit. That spirit jump bodies. And they can jump through the phone. And I can't let that happen. So I'm not ignoring you all. By far. I'm not Cuckoo J. I'm not Gwendolyn. I just cannot. Natalie. I just cannot read y'all comments right now. I know a lot of y'all is good. But a whole lot is not. Y'all can read them. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Have a good night.